Sorry, guys. How are you? I'm your girl Pam, and welcome to the channel. I was getting choked up because I was trying to drink some water, and it was not coming out right. But welcome to Throwback Thursday. That's kind of that is so awkward. Ooh, pick that up. Pick my bottled water up, please. Put it right there. Guys, I hope y'all doing okay, and forgive me for the me choking because that was very awkward. But anyway, I'm Pam, and this is Tampa Creek Homestead and more. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video out to let everybody know it is Throwback Thursday. Hey, Happy Mac, welcome in, welcome in. We got a good Throwback Thursday for you guys. I'm excited. Hey Facebook, how are y'all? Hope everybody's doing okay over there. Happy Max said she said, "Boo, wait a minute. If you have a peanut butter cup, pass it on over here, please." I got a Butterfinger. I most definitely got a Butterfinger. So my grandson in there crying, guys. Like he is seriously in there crying. But I gonna drop the link and pin it for those of you all who want to join Throwback Thursday with me. Let me go over here to YouTube and pull me up right quick so I can pin it. Okay. So what you guys have for dinner as well as what y'all temperature is. I am seriously like, you know what? Tampa is tripping. Pin message. Okay. Now I pinned the message. I can go back over here and look at, okay. Make sure I don't miss any messages over here on Facebook. Happy Max said, woohoo, Butterfinger better than lettuce and or Triscuit. I actually ended up eating the last of my leftovers that I had with Miss T with the tea because ain't no sense to waste no good food. Like, seriously, you cook, you eat it. After you eat it so many days, then you be like, I don't want no more. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 2 days of eating leftovers, which did me some good because all I got in is from Ubering and came in and went to sleep. But other than that, I got my topic from my Renaissance grandmother tonight. So I pulled up some information and it was like what was versus what is now. And if you look over the years of how you grew up and how you was raised, as opposed to what you're doing now, you find out that it's very different. There was a time when our focus was on buying the latest gadgets, trending clothes, and things that brought temporary happiness. We worked hard just to afford luxuries that, in the grand scheme of things, didn't really sustain us. Fast forward to today, and many of us. Hey, my Renaissance grandma.
Hey y'all,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, cousin. Maybe if I turn this off, that y'all
Hey
hear
Happy
the
Mac. Hey cousin Angela. Hey Tampa.
hey. Trying to cut this volume down, and the thing ain't even doing it. Oh well. But anywho, how's your day going?
It's good.
You look all nice and radiant with your red, our little Red Riding
The blood, the blood of Jesus, baby. The blood of Jesus.
Hood. Yeah. Oh, let me finish reading this right quick. Fast forward to today, and many of us have shifted gears, focusing on necessity, sustainability, and self-sufficient. So, what was versus what is now was a very interesting conversation that I woke up from my nap to see. um, Happy Max said, it's 11 degrees. I threw out healthy eating today, saying that today was ish. Is being generous. Tomorrow gonna be better. Happy Max said, hey, my Renaissance grandma.
Hey.
So the message that I got was to discuss what was, fast forward to what is. How our focus has to change from buying the latest things we like to now buying what we need to survive. Now, 10 years ago, my mind wasn't on no gardening. My mind wasn't on no prep.
Exactly.
So what changed? What had something had to happen for us to go in survival mode? Some people can say the pandemic happened, but were people prepping and surviving before the pandemic? What got you into doing what you're doing now? I know some people do certain things because of health wise. They want to make better life choices pertaining to their health. I'm still working on that because I'm still doing the same stuff that I did 10 years ago when it comes to my eating and my health.
Yeah. So you asking me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Bammy, how you
Right, Uncle
doing?
Bammy.
Well,
Uncle Bammy say greed,
I
greed.
was I was never one of them people. I've never been a name brand person. I was never in the group that had the purses, name brand shoes. I was never that person. The only type of person I was, which they used to always talk about me, is because that I would match. You know, my nail polish, my shoes, my whatever would be the same color. Or if I had two colors on, I would have the same all the way up and down. That was the most for me. So I didn't have to change as far as, going from expensive to where I am now. Now I like nice stuff, but I've never been named. You can have buy nice stuff without it having somebody else's name on it, you know.
That's true. That's true. I mean,
So
the only thing I seen me buying was my shoes. Certain shoes I couldn't wear, certain shoes I had to wear because of the foot surgeries that I had. But I was shopping at Family Dollar. I was shopping. I don't care. Goodwill, it don't matter. Long as it's clean, it's presentable, you know. So
hey
I get you.
husband,
I understand what you're saying.
yeah. So I didn't have to change that, and I always was the type of person that kept a lot of food. And when I say a lot to me may be different from everybody else because everybody else might live in a big old house, but a lot for a sardine can house, okay?
That's true. Hey, Tammy.
Hey
Hey,
Tammy.
Rainbow Greenhounds. Hey. What's up, G Hud? Welcome in. Appreciate y'all joining us for this Throwback Thursday, sponsored by my Renaissance grandma. talking about what was versus what's now.
Yeah.
Um, so Happy Max said, "I'm a thrift store girly my whole life." Yeah, man, you can find the old saying used to say, "What one man's what is it?
One
Whatever
person's trash is
is
somebody
somebody
else.
else's
Yeah.
treasure." Yeah.
Yeah.
So throw your junk away. Let me go on and find it. So, hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, welcome in. Um, so I
Hey,
was
JK.
it's a back then. I don't know if some people still do this. You know, some people still do this. Hey, Jax. If anybody wants to come up and join Throwback Thursday, I did pin the link. Hey, Sylvia, welcome in. Okay. We once dreamed of the perfect house in a nice neighborhood, but now
Mhm.
many are prioritizing land,
Yep.
space where we can grow our own food,
Yep.
plant fruit trees, and raise animals. The goal is no longer just comfort, but security and stability. Yeah, I remember back then I was like, man, I can't wait to buy me a big house, drive the fancy cars, have this big, nice dream job, be married to the best husband there is, have some good kids. I'm like, did none of that pan out.
Well,
Like,
I know. Hey, Sylvia, and who else did I see?
Jakes,
I
Sylvia,
spoke to Jake Rambo. That's who that was.
Rambo, and G Hug came in, and Tampa.
Yeah. So, how many of you all in the chat? Well, I know some of you all already have the land, but those who do not have the land, how many of you all 10 years ago, land and growing food was nowhere on your radar at all?
Put a one in the chat, because let me drop my one.
Right?
Because even when I had my daycare back in the day, making the money, literally making good money, land was not on my mind. Buying a house was not on my mind.
Yeah.
Stocking up was not on my mind. I bought what I wanted when I wanted at that time. And now I can kick myself.
Well, when you don't know, you don't know.
That's true. Hey, Country Hustle, welcome in.
Hey, country hustle.
So, um, when that time is this Rambo? Rambo, is this you? Because I don't see no face. I see a chest. Okay.
Make sure that chest belongs to the
Look,
right
that's what I was
person.
saying. I see a chest. Make
And
sure
make
that's
sure
right.
that chest got some clothes on it.
Hey,
Hey,
Rambo.
David.
How you doing?
Hey,
How you doing?
Willie.
All right.
Hey, Lady
How you doing?
David.
Yeah, because I was like, I see a chest. We don't need no surprises.
Nope, you don't need no surprises at all. Not ever.
Sylvia said, I have a house with land but small. Just stated growing food. Yeah,
Amen. That is the way right now because everything is so everything is in is we're going backwards, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
We needed this to happen because we're convenience has really caused more chaos than actually benefit human beings. We're becoming so weak and dependable on other things when you could try to do things for yourself.
that's true.
How you
Um,
doing, everybody in the chat?
hey everybody that we missed. Sorry.
And
Later
do
David
you
stated,
know,
hey.
and you know that old saying that God let things happen for a reason?
Hmm.
We don't really see it and we don't understand it, and it looks bad to us. But all of these bad things that happened was preparing us the whole time. So, how many of us still, even if we didn't have this on our mind 10 years ago, before 4 years ago, how many of us still was not prepared mentally as we are now? So, things happened that made us get on board. Now, some people still have not woke up, they still sleep.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
still don't believe it, but for the most part, something bad had to happen.
yeah. Um, I've always gardened. I've always done something by people telling me to do it. Do you know what I mean? More than 10 years now, I've been doing it by myself, and I find it like I hated it as a kid because I grew up in a community that was farm based. You get told to do the pig pen, you got told to tie the goats out, you got told to do this, told to
Yeah.
do that. I've always just tried to escape it. I was going to be a pilot. I was going to be a physiotherapist. I was going to run away to Japan. Because obviously, I had the idea. Because my idea was to go to Japan, finish learning Japanese, get some land in Japan, and like farm in the Japanese landscape. I ain't made two steps on any of those, but I still have an allotment. And I said, you know what? When that big sea hit, I was like, you know what? Let me make some videos because I've always done it there. I've always done it there. My cousin was telling me, "Oh, why do you not make videos? You're always down there doing something." So I was like, "Okay, cool. Let me do that." And I felt more in love with it because I'm learning more from everybody else along the community as well. And then things started to fall in place where you realize that as much as we have things in the store, there's a moment where everything can get snatched away from us.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it's so important. I want land. I don't even care if I'm in a hut or a little shoe shack or
I
something. I
hear
don't even
you.
care.
What you
I I
see?
I I would I would sell my left arm as long as my right one is still functioning to have that land. I ain't gonna do it, but it's a possibility.
That's true. So
Zero point zero point one. Yeah.
Jake said he started all of this in 2025, and Sylvia Yard said convenience makes us lazy.
Yeah,
Exactly. Hey,
it
Miss
is. It is.
T.
Hey,
Pretty
PI.
girl.
Miss T's
Get
in the building.
done.
What are you doing,
Come
sugar?
through.
Happy Max at Rambo. Is it 2:19 a.m. there?
Happy Mac. It is to something. Yeah. It is too. I fell asleep, folks, which I don't really sleep much anyway. I was in my bed watching some stuff. The next thing I knew, the thing was watching me because I woke up like 2 hours later.
Oh, that's me all the time.
You and me both.
All day.
That's what happened to me last night. I was so dang on tired trying to get back in town yesterday, try to eat some food, and Lord but knows I went from Indiana to Kentucky to drop the person off. I When we
Oof.
did the live, everybody was, hanging with me coming back. I'm driving, engaging in conversation with you guys, missed my turn. The GPS rerouted me to get back on the expressway. So Bayou called after I got off the live. Bayou called me on FaceTime, and she was just hanging and talking to me. Next thing you know, that thing said, "Welcome to Ohio." I said, "What in the
Hey, Deborah.
Bayou said, Ohio. I said, "Girl, you heard it too, right?"
You
I
were doing
said,
a road trip. You just
I,
took bro.
I done went all the way across the wrong way. They had to call Sarah. I said, "Sarah, give me your address, girl." Because the way that I was supposed to go, I knew how to get to her house. But by me being where in Ohio, I was like,
Right.
"Oh no."
I think we're gonna have to put you in the back seat.
Pull out the box.
Yeah,
That's true.
someone else drive.
I
We
know.
gonna take a road trip.
Baby, I was 40 minutes outside of where I needed to be. Like,
Shoot. Wow.
seriously, I was like, wow. When I finally got home, ate dinner, watched Wind Down Wednesday, and my tea time was last night. I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep my eyes open. Uncle
Yeah,
Bama said, I have told people for the last 30 years to buy people to buy dirt and land.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
damn it. I wish you had known me, brother, and told me. Because I would have listened.
Exactly. Hey, pretty girl, Garns, welcome in.
Because I've noticed as well, like the price of land has skyrocketed.
I heard.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I looked in my own country back home, and I'm like, am I trying to steal the land these days, or possibilities high for that? But or I need to sell a kid. The prices now is nuts. I would probably get a cheaper land in the UK than back home, and I'm like questioning these things. Like, why?
That's true.
It's so expensive. And I'm like, I don't want to. I would love to. I pray to God every time to make sure that happens to me, where I can have both.
Hey,
And that's kind
Deborah.
of greedy, but you know what? God works something for you. You know what I'm saying? He might like, hey, you're going to be over there, and that's it. You just work with what you have. But I
Right.
take anything. It's the
That's
greatest security.
Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate you tuning, hanging out with us on Throwback Thursday. But you know what? I'm finding out that a lot of developments are trying to buy up all the land.
And countries as well too. You got to think
Yeah.
about that. Countries are buying each other's countries' lands as well.
Yeah.
A lot
Hey,
of people
Sammy
don't think
Joe.
about that.
Hey, Ann. Hey, Sammy Joe. How
Hi,
you
Miss Anna, how
feeling?
you doing?
Um, wait a minute. I'm missing. Did I miss anybody? Um,
Hey, Ann.
yep. Wait a minute. I mean, growing out the box. Hey,
Hey, what's up, growing on the box? How you doing?
I almost purchased 3 acres in 1980, but it was raw, and I had no clue to what to do with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's true.
1980s. That's a lot of. That's the time when price of them were very reasonable. Very reasonable back then.
That is true. Okay. Where did I live off at? Okay. When we got sick, our first instinct was to rush to the doctor for a prescription. Now we are researching natural remedies, strengthening our immune systems, and learning to take care of ourselves in ways that don't always require pharmaceuticals. When did people start really gravitating towards medicinal herbs? Was it during pandemic or was it before? Was it 10 years ago? Was it 5 years ago?
I
I
think
think.
it was
Go on,
way
go on.
back then. We might not have just known about. Now, like I said, I grew up with all these little greasy bottles around the house and didn't know what, and I stuff shoved in my mouth. And when I got older and I read it, everything on it said poison, or it had that skull, that skeleton on the front.
Baby.
And I'm like, they
Hey,
Hey,
out here
LGB.
LGB.
drinking this stuff. Yeah, so a lot of people knew about it, but our generation is is just really getting on. I mean, I've been doing herbs forever, but it
Mhm.
wasn't because I had something and I was trying to treat something. It was that I just was trying to prevent something, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, a lot of people are just getting on board, and some people been on board. But yeah, but a lot more now know. I mean, because how can you not know with every commercial? These commercials do not lie.
True.
When they throw the name of that medication up there and tells you now this is gonna cause possibly kidney failure, you might go blind, your heart might fall out, you know, you might get bladder infection, your blood, it tells you everything it's going to do to you.
It,
That's
it it prevents one thing and give you about 100 things of possibility
Exactly.
going the opposite direction. Right? It's
Exactly.
crazy.
But
Fix
I
one
do
thing
remember
and give you
back
two
in the day,
more.
my grandmother used to give us home remedies when we got sick.
Hmm.
Like they would give us hot toddies and some other little stuff. And me as a kid, why am I taking this? But my grandmother was older. She was more wiser than me as a kid. Now that I look at back then versus now, I see why. Because some of
Yeah.
those home remedies were very powerful.
Hmm.
They had to be because we were definitely not going to the doctor when we were children.
No,
I
no.
don't think my doctor has seen me in about 15 or 20 years. I don't even know what blood type I am. I ain't gonna lie.
You
I
and
don't
me
go.
both.
I don't go.
Hey, Tag,
I have never had a needle of blood. I've never done blood work.
really?
I've never done blood work. No.
Oh my lord!
So I don't go to doctors. My doctor don't even know if I'm alive or dead. But
I
as you were
don't know
saying,
my
like
blood type either. So you're not the only one. I don't
yeah,
know
my
mine.
grandma used to give me cod liver oil. Yeah.
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 LGG said
You
my
hold it like
father
this,
was an herbalist.
and you
Keep
go like that, and
right.
you swallow. Don't taste it.
Yeah.
And he had bottles of scorpions with the Mary J. Blige in there with rum, ginger, pimento, all these other herbs. And if you were having a cold, a cough, or a flu, she would give you in the night, rub you up with a little bit of alba soil and all these little shenanigans, wrap you up. Tomorrow morning, you're running around like a headless chicken, like you weren't even sick.
Why? Hey, Tag. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, Wait a minute. PIA said I'm good. Oh, she talking to yeah. Rudy said, "Do y'all play sports?" Hey, Rudy.
I'm a sports coach. I used to play sports. Yeah.
My mom gave me cod liver oil every day. Yeah, if
Girl,
anybody wants to come up and join the panel, y'all welcome to that.
I'm
When we
telling
talk
you.
about
But
throwback.
have you tasted the new cod liver oil? It don't taste the same though. That thing tastes like it's diluted.
It might be diluted.
Because I
they
Everything.
knew
put
when you opened
everything
that
is
bottle, everybody
diluted
was like,
these
"Oh,
days.
you were seeing doubles before you even see straight." That smell.
Yeah. If you remember back in the day, Avon had this thing called Skin So Soft. When
Yeah,
you rub that on your body, it mosquitoes wouldn't touch you.
yeah.
You rub it on your body now. You attracting every bug, mosquito, and everything else to get on your skin.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Just sprinkle some sugar on it.
I don't know what they did to it, but they sure took it off because back then we didn't have to get mosquito repellent. My grandmama kept bottles of Skin So Soft.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
So
there's natural remedies. There's always been natural remedies for that as well. Like we used to burn a bush, wild rosemary, not your commercial one, a wild one, which just grows wild where I'm from in Jamaica. And we used to dry it. We used to use it as a broom, but we used to get it's the stems and stuff, and we used to
hey
burn it, and it
Tina.
smoked at the
hey
place.
Tina,
Yeah. Hi Tina, how you doing, Miss Linda?
Girl, let me tell you, I have never told nobody this ever in my life because it's so horrible. My sister used to have nosebleeds
Hmm.
every day, nosebleeds, just flooding, flooding, flooding as a child, just horrible nosebleeds. So my mom kept taking her to the doctor. So they decided they wanted to cut her head open to figure out why her nose was bleeding so often. And my mom's like, no. Our people back in the day, they didn't really believe in surgery. You had to like have something already hanging out of your body. And so I don't know who gave her this concoction. But I was so mad at my mom for doing this to my sister because she would stand there and she would hold her in between her legs. And my sister would be screaming and crying and screaming and crying. And I was so mad at my mom. You know, salt pork, which people buy salt pork, sometimes they put it in the skillet and make skins or whatever out of, or
Hmm.
they put it just in their meat to give it, a season. My mama would slice two thin slices of salt pork, put one up each one of her nostrils, and tape it up there and sit there and hold her hands for I don't know, seemed like forever. I guess it was probably about 20 minutes or 15 minutes until all the salt drained off. And my sister would be screaming. She never ever had a nosebleed from that day to this one.
You see
wow.
what I mean?
Hey
Um,
Laura, hey Tina. I'm
Now
sorry.
I'm not. I don't suggest nobody do that. I'm just saying. I thought it was the harshest thing you could do. I think she did it so many days within a week or whatever, and then she whichever somebody told her to do. I don't know. Do it 3 times, whatever. But after
mm,
she did it that last time, my sister has never, and that was I'm talking probably 4 or 5 years old.
mhm.
No
Wow.
more of nosebleeds. And they
Yeah,
want to cut her head open to see why
yeah,
her nose is
that
bleeding.
is scary. I know, like for me, if I got something already in me that a doctor can tell me I need to get rid of, like it's a really bad situation, then fine. If it's invasive and I can't do anything else outside to deal with it, okay, I will take a chance. But it's very unlikely I will be doing any of that because just uh, yeah, yeah. If they find something inside of me that's not meant to be, like a foreign object, that's perfect. Like, I don't mind going to the doctors for that. But otherwise, I'm gonna try the knowledge that I've obtained from my grandparents and knowledge of like people in the community, as well as what I've learned along the way from old folks. Yeah, I'm gonna try something. If it doesn't work out, then I'll, what I mean, last resort, I'll go there. But I'm gonna definitely stick to what God says. The herbs are the healing of the nation. It's written in the Bible for over 2,000 years. So that's real. It's there. It's there for a purpose.
Wow.
And I know my mom, my family used to keep a big old greasy jar of
Hey
goose grease.
Jamia.
I'll
Hey
show you that
Jamia,
right now.
hey Garden is great. Goose grease. Big old jar of just greasy goose grease. But they would rub it on our chest when we were sick and we would get well like that. So when I got older, I'm going to do this goose grease thing, right?
see this here?
First of all, I didn't
It's
know
all
you.
herbs.
What
What
is
is
that?
it? Oh,
That's just
Okay.
herb.
bags and bags of different herbs. Everything is in there, like different things.
Oh, yeah.
Lemongrass.
Oh, what's that right there? Come back, come back. What's that?
Lemongrass. Oh,
Oh, lemongrass.
yeah. I've got sorrel. I've got lemon leaves and stuff like that. I've got bags of. This house
So
is full
did
of
you
herbs.
grow all of them yourself?
Some of them I did, yeah. Some of them I had to get them sent from Jamaica.
Oh, you got the good stuff.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I got a question. Who is Rudy?
pardon?
I'm asking.
Rudy, I don't know him personally. I know he's in a lot of people chats. I mean, he don't usually come up on the stage or nothing, but he just pretty much just stays in
He's
the.
in the back trying to come up on the stage.
Well, I don't know about that, baby. But
No idea. You're gonna have to.
I've never seen him, I don't think, on anybody. I know he's always in the chat, but I don't know.
Hey, Garden is great. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, Rudy, but I've never seen you on my live or anybody else's channel on panel. And nah, we not doing that.
We
Not
stick to
today.
the ones that we know. I've seen him on some other people's panel, but not very often. But yeah, we it's your channel, so you have all control of that. The only disclaimer I'll say about herbs: not every herbs work for everybody. You need to
Right.
just find which one works for you. It's all
Yeah.
different. We have the same blueprint, but we have different things inside of us that works well for each other, which are different. So find which one works for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because some of the herbs that I would love to take, I can't because they in the ragweed. Because I'm allergic to the outdoors. I'm allergic to the grass. I'm allergic
Mhm.
to the weeds. I'm allergic to the trees. I'm allergic to the pollen. I'm allergic to the whole outside. So anything which I'm very surprised that I have gotten away with a
Mhm.
lot of different herbs, but I always Google them first to see if they in the ragweed family.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that's gonna take me out of here. I don't
Yeah,
mean take me out
you'll
of
be
here,
sneezing
kill
all the
me.
time.
I mean just make me miserable.
Oh no.
But yeah, you do have to hi Maureen, you do
Hey,
have
my
to
ring.
do investigate when you just can't be doing herbs just because everybody else does them or because
Mhm.
they work for someone else. You
Exactly.
always have to do your own research with your own body.
Yeah.
See now what I do. What?
No, she mean because you being safe about who comes up on your panel.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay,
very
okay.
good. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, what I do? Did I do something?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So I'm gonna read the next one. It says stocking up on a few weeks worth of groceries used to be enough. Now we're learning the value of long-term food storage, canning, dehydrating, fermenting, and freezing. So we have enough to last a year or more. It's no longer just about convenience, it's about preparation and resilience.
Yeah,
Yep.
But I know some people were already, because I started stocking in 2018,
that's
like
good.
being a prepper. But
Mm,
prior to that, I wasn't thinking about no storing no.
I'm bad at that. That's the one thing that's gonna knock me off my horse because I don't do it because I like everything fresh. Herbs wise, I don't do the herbs are it's fine. I just like everything fresh. I don't even like freezer stuff.
Got you, TT. I got you. I got you. Because I was like, what I do, Miss Linda?
But I will
But
consider it definitely. It's important. It's to security, isn't it? Because we don't
yeah,
know what's going to happen. We actually need and see what's going to happen, but we don't know what extent is going to be, how bad. But it's better. As I say, preparation is better than a cure.
true.
Yeah.
So 10 years ago, were people actually in this mind frame of stocking up, dehydrating, canning, prepping, fermenting?
You know who I think was military because I know a lot of military brats and they already got everything so it was taught. So if you are a military, child, you do know a lot of because I know people and they basement is they are prepared. I mean, for everything that nobody else has because they deep into the preparation, you
Yeah.
know. Hey, Gail, how you doing?
Hey, Gail. Hey, Miss
How you
Jordan.
doing, guys?
Sylvia, I said I always had what I call backups.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
she's speaking to everybody. Anna Lady said I
Hey,
like,
the analytic garden. How are you doing?
but I do have some stocked up. Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles, welcome
Oh,
in.
Hey, Urban Garden. And you know what?
Yes,
You just don't need to stock up because you think, I mean, because there could be shortages. Well, they still saying that. Somewhere down the line, somebody knows something because they are still saying that. But
mhm.
not only are things going to be a shortage, there's also going to be things probably so high. I mean, look at the eggs. How many want to go out and spend $14 for a carton of eggs? It's
But we all
eggs now,
know,
the
we
milk, the
know that's not
bread,
true, though.
everything is going to be so ridiculous. So I think if you could stock up for a year, that
Hmm.
would be awesome. If you could can and have all your stuff for a year because money may not keep coming in. I mean, look how many jobs have been lost in the past 3 weeks?
I lost mine months ago, but yeah, I'm still surviving.
yeah, that's true. I feel you. T Nog said, yes, I have aunts that's been canning. And Maureen said, I started in 2021. People were buying up the TP toilet paper.
That was so
Like you can
stupid.
eat
Like they could eat it.
toilet
Oh,
paper.
Lord.
I was growing and pressure canning for my family, and that's true because every time something happens, that be the first thing to go. Toilet tissue,
Hmm.
like what you
Hmm.
gonna do? Eat it?
Hey, I saw a post today. Somebody posted a video. They was in Costco.
Hmm.
Now you know how one of those whole entire back walls, like usually where the water is, but it be water and then it might be juice and then it be other beverages. It don't just be
Hmm.
water. That entire back wall, as far as you can see up, you've been to like Sam's and one of them, and you look up and you see those shelves way up there.
Yeah.
Everyone from the bottom to the top was water and toilet paper. The whole entire back of the store. She was like,
Wow.
okay. She said, somebody knows something. Somebody knows something
Exactly.
already.
Hey,
That
Miss
don't, that, that
Shirley.
don't sound. Hi, Miss Shirley. That don't sound
Hey,
healthy at all.
Shirley.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never seen that much water and toilet paper in any big store.
But then
hmm,
they turn around and put a limit on it. You're gonna get one case of water and one case of
Well,
hmm.
they have to be fair, because but people know how to get around that. They'll bring their whole family of 10 in there and everybody get in line with whatever the limit is.
That's true. That is so true.
I
Sammy Joe
can do.
said we all need a backup. I eat fresh all summer and now in winter I go to my own store in my own house.
Absolutely.
That's even better, man. I'm telling you, it makes
Absolutely.
sense.
See, y'all said she just finished canning 9 quarts of chicken. If anybody wants to
Good.
come up and join the panel for the Throwback Thursday, and I know
Good, good, good.
you're welcome to join the discussion.
Yeah, we need to go back to some of the old school ways of preserving things as well. Like learn how to smoke some fish, learn how to cure some meat, learn how to basically turn everything into like something that you can have later on. And canning is a super amazing way to do that. I'm not. I'm rubbish. I can cure things, meat wise. Canning, don't know. I've never done it, so I would have to try one day.
I would
Yeah,
love to can. I mean, first of all, I don't even know if it'll really benefit me because don't I don't eat meat, which I know that would be a big thing to can. But what I would like to can is like soups and things.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I need to ask a question for those who do can and water bath. I want to buy not right now because I'm in Missouri and we don't have like fresh fruit like that right now. But when they get in all the fresh pineapples and when they get in all the good mangoes, I want to know if I could just slice them up and put them in mason jars and water bath them. I know I could do jams and stuff like that, but can you water bath fresh fruit?
Yeah, you can do that.
You can.
Yeah,
So
you
I
can.
want to do
I've never
that.
seen
So
it, but
yeah.
I was supposed to, because once you don't have any air goes in it, it can last.
Yeah, you can water bath pretty much a lot of fruit, peaches, pears. I've seen
Okay,
people do
Tammy. Thank you.
oranges. Yeah.
Well, that's my plan. Hi, Psalms. Well, that's my plan because I don't really can and like I said, I would like to can soups, stews. I mean, it still won't have meat in it, but I can still can some because you have to think about because a lot of us have stuff for our preps
True.
that you still need to boil water.
Hmm.
Like if you want to cook it on the stove. But I know that I need more stuff where I could just put it in a pan and heat it up. Because
Yeah,
water, we really gonna be if whatever little water we have, we're gonna be trying to hold on to that water so tight because we don't know where the next water is coming or when it's coming. So
True.
that's what I need to do. I need to water bath things that I don't have to, you know, worry about trying to cook it. I mean, trying to, yeah, actually cook it as opposed to heat it up.
yeah. Because if they hit the water, we're all done. If something goes wrong with the water, we're finished. So if you
Yeah,
already got the soups, you heat it up, you're good.
yeah.
We'll be coming to your place to borrow some of that soup because we can't drink
And
nothing over here.
and said my dad's best friend canned food back in the day. Only person I know who can food now is this community.
Yeah.
And T Nog said, "This world have, I mean, this world have many of us talking about the eggs on the left, but on the right, many other food prices are high. But we are not paying attention. We are only talking about the eggs, and it's a distraction. You right, T Nog.
The thing is,
They're
there's
distracting people with the eggs, and everything else is jumping up.
because obviously
You're
I'm in
right.
the UK. There hasn't been an increase in the egg price yet, so there's no shortage realistically worldwide.
Well,
You
not
know?
yet.
Nah,
Yeah,
they won't be. They
And I
won't be
don't eat eggs, so I could care less about eggs. My eyes is on everything else.
because okay, the chickens are laying eggs every single day.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do with the chickens? They're gonna just wipe all of the chickens out first before they say, "Oh, there's a shortage."
And there's a big old truck crash today on the highway. Did you all see it? Eggs scattered everywhere.
Oh man, now people must have jumped out their cars and saved them instead of saving the people, they're saving the eggs.
yeah. If she's Sammy Joe said, yes, you can water bath those fresh fruits.
That's exactly what
You
I'm
can
going
water
to
bath
do.
anything. Just have to go for a long time.
Oh, so
Uh,
I can. So okay, back to the wait a minute. Back to diva. Okay, so say, can I water bath green beans for a long time?
yeah, that's how the Amish do it. They
I
water
Yeah,
know
bath
they
that's
every
water
what
bath
they
them.
time.
do, but I want the voice of us, not the Amish. I
Yeah.
know what the Amish do.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you can water bath can anything, vegetables, meat. You can even water bath can meat, but it takes a little longer than
I,
Mhm.
I
turkey
would
can.
like to water bath green beans. That's one of my
Yeah,
favorite vegetables. And if I could, because I plan on growing green beans out the wazoo this
yeah,
Mhm.
year.
yes. Urban said fruit is acidic. So it should be fine.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Everybody's speaking. I water bath pears and apples.
Oh, there you go. So
There we go. Oh, I'm on it now, baby.
just imagine
Yes,
that.
you
Like,
can
Urban's
water bath green beans. You just have to check the time or how long, honey. I'm on it. I am
Europeans
on it. European.
Marine said Europeans don't have pressure canners and have been canning everything forever.
Got you.
Hey, Psalms. Hey. I do all fruit just in water and lemon juice, no sugar.
Well,
ooh,
I wanted to do it in coconut water. Is
ooh,
coconut water okay?
Oh,
electrolytes mixed with some
Yeah,
vitamins. That sounds good.
I want to do it
Sylvia,
in coconut water.
I canned some of the oranges I grew.
Oh,
Yeah.
I only can buy oranges. I can't grow them here. That's the thing that hurts me the most is that I want to do a lot of like fruit, and it's so limited to certain fruits I can't grow here. You
Um,
I have a ball cannon book. Garden is great. I do have
okay.
one.
Everybody's speaking. Okay,
Hey,
you
Mike.
have to be careful and
Hey,
follow
Mike, you sugar.
instructions to prevent salmonella
know?
when
Yeah.
you're canning food.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, do you got people that do rebel canning? You know, and I just rather follow the book. You know, my personal preference.
Uh-huh.
So people gonna can the way they want to can, but you have to think about long term use. You plan on eating this. You might want to follow the directions.
Right.
There is an Asian technique where I don't know how they do it. It's still being used in the world where I think they use it with the bread where they made the bread and put it in clay,
What
and that
is
could
rubber
last
cannon?
like 3-4 years, and you come back and it's still fine. You just need to break the clay.
Rebel canning is where you canning stuff that's not recommended, but people do it anyway.
Oh,
And it's a lot of people that do that anyway. Things that's not supposed to be canned, they still can it anyway. So
money. If I could get some fruit and some green beans, I'm good to go.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can those. Devin Durst said, "Do you all have water purifiers like a life straws?"
I, I, I'm on the fence with that life straw thing. I don't know why, but I do not trust. And I see these people on the computer go down, go bend over. They even got kids on the commercials, bend down on the lake. Nah, baby, my stuff is gonna get
No,
boiled
no,
and filtered.
nothing beats a good old burn, heat.
Baby, it's gonna be boiled and filtered
Let
before
me
it go in
filter
that
it,
mouth.
and then boil it. There's some stuff that
Yeah.
you can't kill without heat. So if you want
But
to
I
be,
do have a filter. I do have water filters. I have all type of water filters. Every time one come out, and I read the reviews and I do the research and
Mm,
I talk to people who I know already have them. That's campers,
yeah,
and I will get it. So I do have filters, but I that life straw thing, I'm on the fence.
it could be handy for when you get it out of the lake, you pour it into something else and then boil it. Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're doing a double up, which is perfectly fine. But to
yeah.
go with the hell no.
But no, I'm not drinking straight out the lake with a life straw. I'm not doing that one unless I'm ready to go.
Lady Dagger said the
I'm
same
coming, Elizabeth. No.
thing. Not Elizabeth. Lady Dagger said to say yes. The fresh fruit is water bath can. Very simple, and it only takes about 15 minutes.
15. That is nothing.
Yeah,
That
with
takes longer than that.
fresh fruit. Yeah, it don't take long to do water bath candy for fresh fruit. You
Okay,
can.
thank you, Maureen.
I grew up on canned green beans.
There you
Jake
go.
said 2020, get all the toilet paper. 2025, get the eggs.
Absolute
better,
madness.
better water glass water glass, use some eggs if you need them.
Well, I'm prepared if I run out of toilet paper, and I don't do eggs, so I could care less about that one.
Listen, there's enough leaves outside. Yeah. Oh, water.
I got a
You can
bunch of
use the
rags
leaves
I
and the
took
water.
tomorrow. I bought a ton of rags. I got a washboard.
Yep.
If that's the way to go, that's the way to go. I'm not gonna trip off nobody toilet paper. If it come to water and toilet paper, it's definitely gonna be the water.
Get some nettles. You brush it off a little bit and shoot.
Um, hey, by you, Lady Dagger said you can water also,
Yeah,
and
I've
T Now
seen that
said
on
yes, you
YouTube.
I can coconut water.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Tino. Guys, so lovely. Yeah.
Yes.
And Stevie, y'all said I try to put everything in the jar, even when you preserve stuff like rice, beans. Put it in a
Thank you,
glass
Sandra.
jar. Don't be
Yes.
putting
Miss
all that stuff in
Laura.
plastic.
Yeah.
She said, be careful about botulism in canned food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the reason
That's
why
why
you
a lot of people are afraid to can food because of botulism. And you really can't blame them, but a lot of people, they just pros at it.
yeah. Especially because it's not old. It's something that's Not new.
Mm-mm.
It's been done for centuries.
Yeah.
When people get botulism, it's because they ain't followed the rules. They're
Uh-huh.
doing something they ain't got no business doing.
And the hygiene is probably not very good as well, too. Like the cleanliness is terrible too, as well.
Yeah. And said I can green beans before. Green beans is the first food I can. Then I can peppers for jelly pepper sauce. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
What's up, Mike? What to do?
How you doing, Mike? How you doing, my brother?
LG say yes, Rambo. They will unalive all of the chickens.
Yeah, probably that's the only way.
Yeah.
But I've seen people wash their eggs when they collect them. Don't need to do that.
See, Sylvia, I said I do rebel can and some things. And botulism will unalive you.
Oh yes, it
Oh
will.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You gonna turn
Absolutely.
blue?
Hey, we know that from the food recalls.
Yeah. That
See,
ain't no place.
Sammy Joe says she's a rebel counter. She gonna try it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did
Yes,
you
I
all
go
see
by
that?
the book I
Did I
first
tell you
read.
about that Tampa about the man with the soil?
Mm-mm.
And I can't remember the year. That was been about 3 weeks ago. You know, I remember well from 3 weeks ago. But it was a series on where this man was talking about the soil. And the government told them if you use this soil, we would give you so much. Can't remember what they gave them, money or whatever. And these people were using this soil. They told them how because they wanted the fruits and vegetables to be all big and pretty and
Oh,
all
that
that.
man,
Well, they found out that the slush in this soil was all contaminated. And so
take.
all these farmers messed up their whole farm.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it made me think that's where all the botulism and E. coli is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so and then this one man, he spent so much money to clean up his entire property. But you got to think about when it rains, if the man over there don't care, and he's in that big
Gone in
rain
there.
truck is washing it right back into you. So he has to keep doing testing frequently to make sure the other farmers around him is not running into his. But
But
yeah, and you
that's how
know
they're
who
gonna
was
get
on
rid of
his
these.
case?
Yeah.
That Brockovich. What's her first name? The one that was on that case back in the day that movie is Erin Brockovich.
Aaron, yeah.
Yes,
Aaron
she was
Brockovich,
in
yes.
there. She was telling the story, part of the story.
Wow.
That woman's still going strong.
Hey,
Wow.
she turned. Listen, I love that movie. I love
Yeah,
oh, she was a smart young lady. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
they knew exactly what they know what they're doing
yeah.
because
They
when
know.
you really look at it, the smaller farmers, right, make grow the most produce for every country, even here. The big farmers only do a certain amount of the percentage. Is the smaller farmers, smaller land farmers actually do the most for feeding people because there's more of them.
Yeah,
But they don't want that. They want to smash that, and then they're gonna raise the price on everything else. Once they get rid of the competition, they're gonna jack us up.
and it
They're
even
gonna-
messed up his milk business because he was selling milk from his cows because his whole land was just so contaminated. They
Mhm.
couldn't sell anything.
That could take hundreds of years. That could take.
It did take a long time, but now he's back, where he's supposed to be. And like I said, he gets frequent testing because he
Mhm.
knows that somebody around him could be still using that toxic fertilizer.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the runoff and all that stuff. The whole neighborhood contaminated when it happens like that because it just soaks in the soil and it takes it somewhere else. Wow. Yeah. Start to compost your own stuff, I say.
That's
Good
true.
night, Maureen.
Good night, Maureen. I water bath can, very simple, frozen,
Hey, boy,
dehydrated,
Brownie.
fresh fruit. Every time I go to buy the straws, I don't buy them. Sammy Joe and LGG said they have Berkeys. And I know Don't Hurt the Harvest has one too. What that say?
C'est bon. C'est
Say
bon.
bone.
C'est bon.
Baby bye. I'm like, what that say?
C'est bon, mademoiselle.
Life straws will recall. Mike said life straws will
Yeah, I
recall.
don't trust them things. No, ma'am.
Hey,
No, sir.
Cassandra.
Hi, Miss Cassandra. How are you doing?
Rambo, you could grow fruit trees in the UK. You would just need to grow them in a greenhouse or high tunnel. It can be done.
I know I'm growing some already, but the ones I would love to really grow is tropical, and it won't make it here. A mango tree. I would love to have a mango tree. That's like
Why
one of my
won't it
favorite
make
fruits.
it?
It's too cold.
Even
Oh,
if, even in a
even in
heated
a
greenhouse.
heated high tunnel?
I don't have money and I don't have land like that.
Hey,
Oh
I,
well,
I get you.
enough
If I
said.
had land, I would
Enough
Say
just
said.
more.
because I know how to do it.
Got
With
you.
that, I know how to do it because I can use my composting mindset, which I know a lot about, and the wood chips, and you bank it up on the hay and the straw and stuff. I'm creating a heat subject right there. So any amount of -35 and stuff, I'm keeping that ground warm and compact and decomposing and giving off that stuff. Yeah, I know all of that bit. The thing is, I don't have land.
Got
Wow.
you.
And if I start to do stuff like that, you know what's going to happen, people. They're watching everything.
You got that right. You
You
got,
Yeah.
but
start
you
to come
know
up with
what?
stuff.
I
I
feel
might
like
go missing. I might go missing.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Ann said a man came here selling a water filter for 10K. I
That-
sent him out here running. I know you did. He should have been out limping. Talk about 10K for a water system. Baby bye. Yeah, Mike said my house is built right above water table. I could punch a well in my basement.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mike, please. Yeah, do it, my brother. Trust me. I'll come give you a hand.
Yeah.
Seriously, free water. We shouldn't even pay for it.
CBR said if you follow the correct procedure, you won't have any issues. I'm so OCD when it comes to canning.
I bet. I bet because
I enjoy it. It's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's fun and it's rewarding. And you can look back over what you did and say, "Oh, I got food safety, security,"
Yeah.
So it's worth it, Cousin said I water bath once some peppers. My brother grabbed the bottle. I said, "Now don't eat that." He ate it anyway, and he's still here.
I think the heat of the pepper killed him. So he's good.
Yeah, yeah. Sam and Joe was talking about what you said, Rambo. Cross contamination. You need to always be more than clean.
Hmm.
Yep. Okay, so the next one says fast food and processed snacks used to be a way of life. Sometimes it still is. Now we're waking up to the reality of what's actually in our food, harmful chemicals and additives and empty calories. Many
Yeah,
of us are returning to home cooked meals, fresh ingredients, and even growing our own food to take control of our health.
hey
absolutely.
Nikki, I,
Hey,
I
Nikki.
am.
How you doing, Nikki? How's everybody? Um,
So
yeah.
how? So when did that happen? Hey, Bart.
In my
Well,
time,
I gave up fast food 4 years ago. Now
yeah.
them snacks, I'm still struggling with a little snack here and
the
there.
snacks, the snacks are hard because I have a gluten-free diet. That's even double hard because it tastes not as good as the other ones, and I'm trying to and the price is double. I'm like, I could save some money here, and I'm like, nah, I can't do it. But I still buy the little bits. But
But you know what? If I know how I could do better, but I can't be living here and do better because I can't hardly grow anything here because I don't have the space. But if I could grow, because that's why I rarely grow any zucchini or squash because
mhm.
I really don't have the room. But if I could,
Oh
I
yeah,
would be making my own potato chips out of zucchini, squashes, and all of those other kind of vegetables. Cutting them thin,
absolutely.
air frying them, putting some little salt on them, and I could make me some snacks. But
Exactly.
and there's a lot of things that we could do, but I just do not have the room.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't fast food. That's been out of my life for 4 years now, so I don't worry about the fast food. But
It
and
used to
then
be a
there's so
treat,
many,
wasn't it?
and it's still recalls about that. We still hearing about. Look how many things coming on the news about the unsanitation and the rats and the mice, and they taking pictures and the mice in there nibbling off the food before you can nibble off of it. It is, baby, you cannot pay me. Don't. If you want to have a meet up with me, please don't suggest a restaurant. Because we're not doing that. We can go to the park with some picnic baskets if you want to do some meetups. Because I'm not eating out of nobody's
I'm scared.
restaurant.
I'm scared to go to a restaurant. I ain't been in years.
I am.
My imagination, I'm just watching while the chef is cooking, the rats right by the side of him, just nibbling at the thing. I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, man, you just ruined my whole imagination. Just and
Every week is a
Wow, cuz.
video about
you
something.
sure it's not the rats cooking the meal?
I am sad. I gave up that junk since 2018. Sam and Joe said, Rambo, what part of the UK are you in?
I'm in London. I'm in London.
Nikki said, I'm a snacker.
I
It's not,
know.
Hey, Buddha,
I
Buddha.
know.
hi, Buddha.
Hey,
Um,
Buddha.
nuts is my go-to. I love snacking on like peanuts, cashew nuts, all sort of nuts, right? But there's something called a plant and chips, which is from back home. Oh my god, I can't walk past it. Can't walk past it. It's gonna kill me.
Okay, that's something I would like to do. Herb and can some homemade butter. I would definitely
Oh,
like to be able to do that.
but why would you can butter? It's the salt is in it. It preserves. You don't need to
Well,
can butter.
but I know Homestead Heart, she can butter and she calls it ghee or something like that.
Oh,
Oh, he's
What
gee.
making
she
ghee. Oh yeah,
does,
yeah, yeah. If you
she,
want to make it something different, yeah, ghee's
but
different.
what she does is she'll can half salted and have unsalted butter.
Hmm.
And it lasts on her shelf up to 5 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
lasts
Quite a
long. Yeah, it lasts long.
Yeah.
yeah.
So CBR said, I grew up eating fresh home cooked food. I love cooking. I'm blind.
She
Fresh
loves.
over eating out. That's a luxury.
Yeah, me too. I cook it. I like eating at home all day long, honey. And that's why when I do go on road trips, I have to have a townhouse or a condo or whatever a kitchenette, because trust and believe, I got all my equipment to cook with.
Yeah.
I do
That's
not still eat out when I'm out of
I
town.
like a bit of fast food, but I'm like if I said it the other day, like if I was coming to America, like I'm gonna go crazy and change my diet and eat, and I might need to come and see grandma right there for some rehabilitation with some herbs before I head back over here because I'm gonna go crazy. That's like
Yeah.
because when you're a kid, you dream about the American food. I always used to see it. I'm like, if I do touch base over there, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm a foodie.
got their own crystal hot
I,
sauce.
I got a pot right here. I was
Wow.
supposed to boil some rice. This is 3 o'clock in the morning, and my stomach is telling me to put something in it.
Ratatouille. That was my
Ratatouille.
show. I love that cartoon, Ratatouille.
I
Oh,
bet you
that is
do,
too.
yeah.
Yep. Plantain chips with pepper.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Cayenne on top of that bad boy.
I,
Oh
you know, I'm kind of. Oh, the chips.
yeah.
You talking about homemade?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. I can't make it at my home.
No, I'm talking about Urban Garden Chronicles. Is she talking about making homemade plantain chips? That sounds good. But see, I'm afraid to,
It's
because
hard
I
to make
don't do
them.
bananas well. So I've always, every time I buy plantains, I freak
Mm.
out, and at the last minute, I give them away. So I have never took the plant. Yeah, because I know bananas irritate my stomach. So I just, in my mind, think plantains is going to irritate my stomach.
I think Urban is talking maybe the green one. You can fry them at home and you do that way. But I like the sweet one, sweet plantain. I
Yeah.
can't get it that crispy. I ain't got a dehydrator or anything like that. If I did, then maybe. But oh my god, it's crazy.
Miss
Well,
Linda
Imagine-
maybe
said,
I
I
need to go
love
find
plantain chips.
Homestead Heart. So Homestead Heart. Oh, you said hers was ghee. I
No,
don't know
she
if I like
canned butter.
ghee.
Homestead Heart canned butter, which
Oh,
turned
okay.
into ghee that made
Oh.
a chef stable, and she said she's been doing it for the longest. And her last can that she was getting ready to use was on the shelf for 5 years.
Mm.
That's
So
a very long time.
yeah. And Miss Nikki said, not Miss Nikki, Miss Linda said, but I make my own that I grow. So she
Oh
makes
yeah,
her
Oh
your
yeah.
own
plantains.
plantain
Yeah,
chips.
Oh
your
yeah.
own
Listen,
plantains.
Miss Linda. Every time I look at her plantain tree, I'm just like, I need to move country.
Every time I look at her plantain tree, I be looking at that blossom on it, going, "Woo! I wish I had that blossom."
Oh, just cut it off, chop it up, curry it or something. Oh, I've had it. It's lovely. They even I want to try the heart of the plantain plant because if you go to the center of the plant, it's got like a thick thing. I've seen some cultures where they're using it, and I'm tempted to go back home. When I go home, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna chop a plantain tree down and just get to the heart of it and try it. Yeah, it's not gonna be my simple plan.
Y'all talking about looking at Miss Linda. I be looking at Miss Linda talking about, dang, I wish I had a garden. I can just go out there and shop.
Yeah.
So and then that's actually what a lot of you all, especially when I see Jamaica go out shopping in her
Oh,
garden, and I'm like, she just
my,
go out there and get fresh ingredients when she get ready to cook, and
the
um,
quail, the eggs, everything.
I'm like, dang man, I
But
just
Tampa,
see
it will come. It will come. Trust me.
Miss
It
Linda
will come.
said
That's
they
a
are
wonderful.
beautiful.
It's a wonderful thing knowing that you can just go to your own homemade, whatever you put preserved, whatever you have growing, and just enjoy it. I
Mhm.
mean, you don't have to sit down and worry about, is this okay? Is this gonna make me sick? You don't have any of that remotely running through your mind, you
Mhm.
know. But when you
True.
buy something from the store, you got that little, your stomach be like, ooh, is this? I hope I don't see on the news tomorrow. It's a recall.
Yeah.
That's true. Cause I know my Renaissance told me today, Tampa, just make sure because she know I like tuna. She said they had recall on the tuna too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
tuna?
On
Oh, that's just weird.
I'm not sure what brand. She just told me she saw it,
It
and
don't
I'm
matter
like,
which brand, they all come from the same factory. And they all got different labels, that's all.
Hey, Tigsy.
hey
Hey,
Tigsy,
Chickpea.
hey, how you doing, sis? Cousin said fried sweet plantain is so
Oh,
good.
Ooh, I bet it is. I'm gonna try it. I'm going to try it.
Yeah. And Mike said, yes, plantain hearts supposed to be good, better than bamboo and palm.
there you go. I've seen it and I'm like, oh, I want to. Because we don't eat it, we are so wasteful without realizing certain things are edible. Do you know what I
You
mean?
Yeah.
think we can eat
So,
bamboo?
bamboo? Yeah, bamboo shoots are edible.
Just like everybody was throwing away the blossom on their banana trees.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love plantains and making homemade banana chips.
Ah,
Ooh, wee.
Wow.
Yummer.
PIA, hey, Miss Shirley said, I'm waiting on my dwarf.
Cavendish banana to grow.
ooh, she's getting Cavendish.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh.
Is that a banana tree?
Yeah, it is a
It's,
banana tree.
It's
Cavendish is
a
a old
dwarf, a
classic.
dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, I want that.
wow.
I have, I have
Just like
three
a
bananas.
kid. Ooh, I want that.
Yeah. Hey. You know what it is? We all growers. We love seeing those things. And if I got how many do I got? I got three banana plants last year, and they all died back. So I'm waiting to see them when they come up this year.
The
Mm.
goal is to walk to your garden and grab groceries to prepare a
Absolutely,
healthy
Nikki.
meal.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now Tea's got a whole grocery in her backyard.
Yeah. Yeah.
She just gonna walk out there and get what she gonna get.
Tiggs is
Yeah.
running a fruit stall. Yeah, she got everything.
Miss Linda said this is why we should grow the foods we cook and shop in our own backyard. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my customers today, and we were talking about the grocery store, and I was like, you know what? I just dread going to the grocery store now because back then it was okay to go to the grocery store. You didn't have to really just pay attention to all the ingredients and all that type of stuff back then.
Mhm.
10 years ago or whatever. But now you're paying attention to everything that's in the ingredients. You're making sure this fruit is this vegetable is this. You're I hate going to the grocery store now. I most definitely don't want to go to the grocery store no more.
I know. I
Uh,
know.
Even the plus that the ones that they have in the stores, their nutrition value is a lot less than if you grow it
Oh
yourself at
yeah.
home.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
even a plus plus. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same. The flavor is not the same. It don't taste the same. Tomatoes taste like garbage. I just have to eat them because I got nothing else right now. I've ate all ones I grew.
And we didn't think about that. We did not think about that 10 years ago. We went in that grocery store. We shopped in, well, I'm not saying everybody because I know some of you all are gardeners from way back when, but I'm
It's
talking about the
Shirley.
rest of us. Go in that grocery store and shop in that produce department and don't think about nothing.
No.
That is
And
true.
now, girl, I'm telling you, I can't even do it. I told y'all that I went like 6 months without a salad, without lettuce, because I did not grow. That was in the transition from being cold and then coming here. That's why I did this. You all seen me. You see, if you've been seeing my videos, you all see I've been eating really well this winter.
Yeah.
We know every day I say when I call or she called me, I'm like, what you eat? And she said, I said, what you doing, my renter? So I'm cooking. As soon as I say mushroom, she fall out laughing. Shut up.
I am going to be doing mushrooms for myself this year. I've been collecting logs for that
I
purpose.
definitely need to learn how to grow my own mushrooms.
I'm
Oh,
going to be
I would
doing
be
that.
in business.
I'm good. I'm doing that, but I need to get some funds, which I'm going to be doing that soon. I'm just collecting the logs, preparation for the possibility. Mushrooms, and most people that don't know, mushrooms are the second best thing for vitamin D once it's been placed in the sun for about 10 minutes. Because the wintertime we don't have much sun, but if you can get like even in light for just 10 minutes, it acts like your skin, so it absorbs all the vitamin D, and then you consume the vitamin D. It's the
Okay.
second, yeah. It's
Miss
really
Shirley
amazing.
said I had fried plantains in Jamaica. Delicious. No problem, teasing sis. I was just asking how you doing. How you doing? How everybody doing in these YouTube streets? It's hard out here for a pimp.
Mike, I don't throw any leaves away. Any leaf
Everything's
out
getting
there in
eaten.
my garden, if it's a broccoli, I mean, I'm not saying any of them because some of them leaves be like, I don't think I would eat a squash leaf. Is that the one that's like prickly and now I don't eat any leaf, but I'm talking like brassicas.
Mhm.
I'm going to eat. I don't care if I never get a cabbage head. I'm gonna eat them leaves.
I didn't know we could eat all those leaves until I
Yeah,
Oh,
the whole
honey,
did.
thing is edible.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, baby,
Yeah, I didn't
absolutely.
know.
I'm eating the leaves.
just
Trust me,
chop
one
it
day
up. It
I can
tastes like
fool
collard
people.
greens, or maybe a little bit more tighter, but it tastes like collard green, or even eating kale. Like just do the same way you do with the collards. It's
Yeah.
super. It's super, and broccoli's super amazing. Like
I
seriously
love
amazing.
broccoli. I tried
Broccoli can handle the
cauliflower
cold
for the
too.
first time at Miss Alice's house, and it
Mm.
tastes pretty good. I've never had a cauliflower because it looked at. I'm like, I'm not eating that. But you will be amazed at what you, because I never had Brussels sprouts. I never
Ooh.
had asparagus. I've
Mm.
never had cauliflower. I've never
Wow.
had eggplant.
Ha.
Things that looked at
Good Lord.
weird to me,
Where
I'm like, I'm not eating that. I'm not
where
eating.
have you been, Tampa? Where
I've
have you
been in
been?
the country. My grandmama cooked all that stuff, and I be looking at her like, I'm not eating that. What they do that at?
Tampa, Tampa, that statement didn't go right. He said, where you been? You said the country. The country is where all that food is. How
It
did you
was.
get
It did go right. I was one of them country girls that looked at a lot of stuff like, I ain't eating that. I'm
Oh
not
Lord,
eating that.
I'm actually grateful I ate all of those things as a kid.
Yeah. When my
yeah.
grandmama never started bringing big black garbage bags in with dead animals, I wouldn't eat it.
I do too, Mike. I do too, baby. I tear them big old leaves up.
Yeah.
I see
Uh,
everybody pulling them leaves apart, getting that head, and then throwing the rest over in
Pause.
their compost. Absolutely not, baby. I'm eating every leg unless it got some bugs or full of holes. That's the only way I'm pulling them off.
Extra protein, you can
I'm
eat them
eating
too.
that right
Where
by
in the
leaf.
world? Ooh, Rambo. Okay, Mike said I'm gonna try to put spores in my garden Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, Mike, because I know Mike knows about mushrooms as well. Like he's dope with those mushrooms. If he can get them growing, Lord,
I love
we're in business.
mushrooms.
I love
Yeah,
them.
I
Oh,
love them. Mike said squash tendrils are super delicious.
yeah, they
And
are.
Tignon said the cabbage is the leaves.
Hmm.
Girl. Mm,
Yeah, cabbage leaves get eaten.
absolutely.
Asparagus is
Oh,
delicious.
it's beautiful. The purple one is even tastes better. My favorite is the purple asparagus.
My grandma used to make this thing called eggplant casserole. And I was like, I'm not eating that. That don't look too appetizing. I'm not about to eat that.
Tampa, how does it work out that you had it so good?
I mean,
Now,
my grandma made great food, but it just didn't look. Now
now
that
you're
I'm
gonna go back
older,
to it.
yeah. Look, now that I'm older, and they're starting to look different to me, because Miss Alice had her daughter had made um some homemade chili. It was
Mm.
vegetable chili. And they had zucchini and all kinds of, chopped up vegetables. And that was my first time tasting zucchini. I was like, wow, what have I been missing? So, Sylvia, okay, Mike talking to Sylvia.
We
Oh
have a
my,
long way to go.
what have you been eating? Junk? Sweet
Exactly.
Susie
Bingo.
Q's cupcake ding dongs. I've been
Oh
eating
my
junk.
God.
um, you will love eggplant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sammy Joe said, Tampa, you need to change your way. What you said, Sammy Joe? What you said, I need to change it, honey. But the good thing about it is Mackenzie is starting to like those things. Like I
Mm.
introduced her to something new for her as a vegetable or something.
Yeah.
Like Miss Alice gave her some white radishes.
Oh, they're sweet. The
Yeah.
small ones. They are so sweet.
So asparagus could look like a vegetable French fry to me. If that makes sense. It does look like a vegetable. She said Throwback Thursday. My grandma would have said you would eat this before you eat anything else, but not true.
I
My
didn't have
grandma
a
used to
taste.
do that though. You can't leave that table without eating what she put on that plate.
Yeah.
So
Good
whatever meat
night,
my grandma
Lady
would
Dagger
cook,
Status. Thanks for dropping by.
good night. Lady Dagestan said, my grandmama used to say, either you're gonna eat this or you're not gonna eat nothing at all. So if I have to be in the kitchen when she make meat, if it's not chicken or beef that I seen come out the pack, Tampa wasn't eating it. I was a straight up vegetable kid. I used to eat as much vegetables as I could. Baby, they lost their Bible all. They going outside. Go out there and get the dinner off the clothesline. I'm like going outside. I see this little animal hanging. He's skit hanging with the little clothespins. I'm like, you think I'm gonna eat that?
He's getting his head peeled back.
But man, rabbits and squirrels. I was not eating that stuff. Analysts said,
Good
don't
night,
touch the
Tiggy.
holes
Oh, you
when
Lord,
I
you
eat
talking to Lady
these
Dagger.
with holes in them.
Yeah.
Teaser said, Tampa, I sent out our seeds to my Renaissance grandma to see if she can work her magic on them. Could not get them to sprout. Good luck, moms. The word for now.
Oh, okay. I sure will. I most certainly will.
Right,
Thank you.
analytic. I would love to grow mushrooms. Do you know anything about the companies who sell mushroom kits? Miss J.K. Gardner, I know. Nikki says she bought a mushroom kit. I can't
Yeah.
remember what store she said.
Back to your roots. Back to your roots.
Who?
Materials.
Yeah, they got
Nikki,
kids.
the
They got the
OCD.
kids. Batteries
She
got the
bought
kids.
it.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. Nikki
Get it from
said
the
she bought
community if
it.
you
She put
can.
a
Yeah.
video on it. I grew the purple asparagus. It was so good.
So good.
I have to start another bed in ground. I need some more glasses. I can't see.
You only got a pair of it. What do you mean, double layered?
I need something. I don't mind sharing a few bites. Okay. What Psalm says. That sounds like me. The last time I was in the store, people were talking the leaves off their
Taking.
Oh,
tangerines, like if they were gonna weigh down the bag, and I scooped them into my bag to wash to dry. I'm
I
struggling over
know
here
that's
trying to see.
right. I ain't mad at
yeah.
you for that one, honey.
Yeah, I grew purple cauliflowers last season, yummy, and fried stuffed squash flour. Ooh, barb.
Ooh, that's nice.
That sounds good.
I didn't plant a purple one. I planted the Romanesco green one. This gone. I need to get the yellow.
Said thanks, and that joke about to be good, Tampa. He been hanging around getting right. Y'all can have them squirts. I guess you want to eat chicken at my house. I process them myself. I haven't eaten chicken from the store in 15 years.
Oh, Sammy Joe, that's
Oh, that's
amazing.
awesome.
Nigga said she saw the
Amazing.
kit at Target, Rambo. The mushroom kit she saw at Target.
Yeah. Remember, I'm in different countries, so we don't have a Target.
Target.
There's no shops that sell them here. I'm gonna go for a UK based one. I've been researching them. I just want to find a good one that really cares about the right stuff.
Teagues has said North Shore has the best mushroom grow kits. They have a website. I grew the lion's mane kit.
Oh, the
So
lion's
how
mane is
was
nice.
it? How was it, TZ? The Lions
Lion's mane is
game.
nice. It's really nice.
It wasn't until I started gardening that I learned how good roasted turnips, eggplants, and Brussels sprouts are together with baked
Ooh,
potatoes and onion. Oh,
Oh, that's some
Devora,
good
you
eating
making
right
me
there.
hungry, girl. You making me hungry.
Brussels sprouts. I need to rewatch Miss Linda's video because I want
I
to.
know that's right. You know
I'm
what,
gonna grow
TZ?
that.
I wanted
I'm
to
gonna,
say something when you said that, but I said, nope, keep your mouth shut.
Exactly. Not shopping there these days. You said typo North Sport, that is.
oh,
It's
no
North
sport.
Sport.
Okay.
Buddha, Buddha, good night, good night, good
Good night, Buddha.
night.
Good
Oh, good
night.
morning to me.
Buddha, Buddha. Awesome, Sam and Joe. We had yard chickens. They made you hurt yourself.
Oh, the ones you're gonna chase and dive after them. Like, come here.
Okay,
oh,
Buddha says she's still editing.
oh,
Uh,
okay.
hold on. Teaser said, what's Teaser say? It was delicious.
Oh, okay. Oh, I want to try that
It's
then.
nice. It really is.
Turnips, rural green stew, and roasted.
Ooh.
Asia
Um.
from Yellow Door show and talk about her growing mushrooms. Yeah, I watch her too. The urban, what is the Yellow Door?
Yeah, yellow door ones.
Yeah.
They look weird, but they're super tasty.
She said, yeah, my Renaissance grandmama, among others.
Right. True that. True that.
Yep. So let me read this one. Okay. The next one says, this shift isn't just about survival, it's about wisdom. We're learning from the past and adapting for the future, focusing on what truly matters. What was once considered old fashioned is now seen as the way forward.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest changes you made in your own life when it comes to what was to what is? Hey,
Oh,
Empire Wonders. Hey.
how
Hey,
you
that's
doing?
wonderful.
I'm
I
trying to
mean,
think.
Mr. Wondering.
I know. Haggis. Hey, Haggis. Love that, Sylvia. Yeah, I think the mindset for me that I have now versus what I had 10 years ago or even 15 years ago when I made all that money. Why did I not have this on my mind then? Now that I ain't got no money, I got every ideal in the book.
That's how it works.
I'm like,
I
wow.
blew all of mine.
How it works.
Just
But you
surviving,
know
isn't it?
what? And we probably would have been like the ones now that still sleep. If somebody had told us then you need to get land, you need to start getting what would we have thought? Land? I'm not getting out there in no land. You know where our man go back from the past. I'm not gonna be out there working in no sun, you know.
Oh, I love.
And
I've always wanted land, though. I've always wanted land because obviously I've always thought about going back home. I've never not said I want to stay here.
Well, I've never known anybody to have land in my family, so it was never on my radar.
Mm.
yeah, that's why I feel about my grandfather's house. My grandmother now got a nice house in a nice little subdivision in the country. My grandfather bought the land that's on the side of him, so he has it fenced in.
Mhm.
Um, but nobody in the family is going to keep the house because my grandfather instructed my grandmother to sell it
Ah.
and divide the money with the family. Lord knows if I had the money, I would buy my grandfather's house
Mhm.
because I would hate to see it go.
So who's in it now?
My grandmama still lives in her house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my grandmama's still in her house. But if something happened to my grandmother, it's
Mhm.
already been instructed to sell that particular house.
Well, they can sell it to you.
I wish
Mhm.
if I had some money, I show buy it. And it's got fruit trees and all kinds of stuff on that property.
That would be the one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's just there waiting for you to just obtain it. Like one of the biggest regret I think like seeing back home, my great grandfather planted all these orange trees and stuff like that and the fruit trees, and we'd never replaced them or had young ones planted because the his grandchildren had them, my aunts, my dad, and they had them. Then we came along and we ate from it, and the grandkids still, some of them are still alive, they're eating from it right now, but they're not producing enough because it's been about 40 years these trees are still producing fruit. And so most of them have died off. So if we were thinking we should have replaced them, had more planted along the way, so then the next generation, or even still to this day, I could eat, you know?
Do you
That's
ever
true.
plan on going back home?
Absolutely. I was born in the sun. I ain't staying no cold, man. Man, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Listen, I love my heat. I like to burn like a turkey. I ain't staying in no darn cold. I ain't for me. I ain't for me.
Rambo said he like to burn like a turkey.
I
Why
can
the turkey
handle.
gotta be burnt?
I can put up with a cold. I can survive in a cold, but I want to live. It's a big difference. I don't get up every morning and like, I just need to go get a cup of tea, get my coffee. No, I want to just slam the door out and just go out and do my thing. Like, you know?
Teason said very easy to grow. All you have to do is keep the kids moist by spraying it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't miss a day though. It will start dying out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you
Really
do the
fast.
regular ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Sam and Joe's. Oh, she talking to Sylvia. Um, I mean, nigga said I know Tampa. I feel the same way. Can I
Can I
come
come
up
up
and
and show
show
my
my
face?
face?
Do you know who Mr. Wondering is?
I
Mm,
have
I've
no
seen them.
idea.
We don't let people up that we don't know.
I've seen them in the chat, but never seen the face.
We're a close knit family.
You might need 200, Sam and Joe.
200 is a lot, but it's good.
We have overcome. Yeah,
True that.
she can sell it to you for $1.
Yeah.
Baby, my aunties and uncles them are heavy fitters. They sell that house to me for $1 and they can't
But
get it.
they won't need to know how much a transaction was. You
Yeah.
just need to sign the paper.
But my auntie is actually going to be over my grandmother's estate. My
Tell your
old,
auntie that she has her own. She should be looking for someone else's. Let you have
I
the
know.
opportunity.
It's nice. It's nice. And I'm like, man,
Mm-mm.
Tampa, I'm a city girl. I look around now and think how the did I come in? Oh, Savage Joe, you know how you became that. It's survival, baby, survival.
Sammy Joe's living it like
Yeah.
she ain't no city girl no more. The country's captured her.
Yeah.
You would never
It'll be,
cross
I'm
Savage
sure it's
Joe.
hard from, the transition, but baby, I would adjust. You hear me?
You
I
want
would
me, folks?
certainly adjust. It would not be easy, especially, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Everything gets stupid when it comes to air problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep it in the family. Keep it in the family,
I would
man.
love to buy my grandparents them house just to keep it in the family. My grandfather pretty much took a ranch house and built everything on that house, including a 2-car garage. Separate 2-car garage,
Yeah,
and he converted the whole house, built his master bedroom on the back of it, fenced everything in, beautiful property. And I'm
yeah.
like, dang, y'all about to let the thing go?
Is
You
it
know,
on
that's the last
land?
thing to do is think about selling, man. Selling is the worst thing ever.
Huh, Tampa?
Huh?
Is it on land?
It's about a little over an acre.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good. That's good. That's good amount. That's
okay.
more than enough.
Yeah, it's look, and it's a corner lot.
I'll bring the mule.
I know. I know. I was like, dang, I need to hit the lottery so I can have that money ready to go.
Oh, right. Buy everybody else out, honey.
Exactly. Like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Y'all putting it on the market. Don't even put it on the market. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Buy
Or
you,
you can
buy
be,
you.
or you can be a secret buyer because you know how
Mm-hmm,
family one
mm-hmm.
might want to be funny because if they know you buying it, they don't even have to know that you the buyer.
That's true. It's
That
hard
price
to
might
buy
go up too.
a dollar. That's true. Buy you, buy you. How you doing at work, sis? But yeah, going back, to be honest, going back, it's not so bad because what skills did we have back then? My grandfather was a carpenter, he was an electrician and a plumber, and he worked for the school as the building engineer. So when he wasn't working at that
Oh,
school, he was making money on the side for him on his own self, doing other work for other people in the community.
yeah.
You
And he
know,
was probably most likely self-taught.
he
Mm-hmm.
was. And my cousins, them, he always had them working with him.
And they pick up the skill as well.
Yeah. So it's like, what are we learning now? What are the kids learning now?
I,
Half of
Hey,
them don't even know how to
just
change
be
a
a secret.
tire.
they don't, I
My
don't think they
grandfather
do.
didn't care whether you was a girl or a boy. Get out there and mow the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
So sometimes going back is a good thing because it forces you to learn things that you wouldn't think that you were learning, you
Yeah.
know. So
Washing clothes by hands is one of the first thing I learned to do with my mom. She used to
well,
give me the socks, and I'm like,
yeah. Hey, just gifted. Hi, how you doing? My grandmama and them had a washer and dryer. And I used to be so mad at that lady that I couldn't tell her I was mad at her.
you couldn't use it, could you?
And she better smack me. But she got this washer in the dryer. Go out there, hang these clothes on the dryer on
Oh,
clothes.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Oh my God. Love line dried
I'm
clothes.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm like, lady,
it's
why
the
can't
first
we just
thing.
put it in the dryer?
Nah, it mashes up the clothing, man.
Yes.
I was like, dang, man. She don't care if it's cold, long as the sun out, go hang it out
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh,
Back
absolutely.
back home, my mom has a washer dryer that's there, but obviously we have a lot of sun. My mom don't use the washing machine to start off with. The washing machine is just sitting there catching dust. She's out there with a scouring board, and she's washing his clothes. And I'm sitting there, and in about an hour, she's washed everything, and it's a lot. And I'm like, because her sister, we're very tight knit back home. So my auntie still there, and they're both one's washing, one's rinsing, one's hanging, and like it's just it's finished in no time. And I'm putting in my washing machine for an hour, 20 minutes. They've already washed everything.
Yeah.
Cousin said, if you knew then what you know now.
Ah man, I tell you,
Absolutely.
if I knew I would have
Yeah.
stayed in where I'm from. It's warm. It's cold over here.
But do anybody now hand wash clothes? Like literally
Some
hand
stuff,
wash clothes
some
and
stuff
then
I
just
do.
go out there and hang them out.
Nah, some stuff I hand wash. Like my hats, my trainers, I don't put them in washing machine. I actually wash them by hand. And certain clothing as well.
Yeah, I don't think I can hand wash nothing. I been through all the clothes in the garbage, went and bought some more. Like
Not
like,
even if you said you gave it to charity, I would understand. But you said put it where?
just like, bye, forget this. My kids, let's go shopping. Where we going, Grandma? We gotta go get some more clothes.
They better not close down these stores, or else you're gonna be learning how to knit.
Oh, honey, I grew up on washboard clothes, and then we had the wringer. We wash them and rinse them out, and then run it through that wringer. Yeah,
She said, I have 6 washboards. If we don't have power, I can always wash my clothes.
That's it.
absolutely,
I want that little
absolutely.
washing machine that comes from Layman's. It's
Yeah,
a little thing it's a machine. It's not, it's powerless. And it has a little thing with the ringer and everything, but it
I've
comes
seen
from
something like
Layman's.
that.
And I want one of those things.
it
I'm
is
gonna send
way overpriced though. That price
it
is
is.
ridiculous. We
It
probably
is.
paid $10 for that thing back in the day,
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
and now that thing by what? How many hundreds of dollars?
A
Hundreds. Wow.
few hundreds. It's pretty pricey, but I would love to have one
Yeah,
because
just in case they cut our power.
I would
yeah, it'll
too.
pay for itself in the long run.
Yeah, because they say, for instance, they cut our power, like they just suddenly shut the grid down in the world.
Yeah,
We're finished. We're gonna have to go back to kerosene oil, candles, all of that.
yeah.
Yeah, the analytics said we have a driver, but clothes hanging all over the place. Old habits. So my daughter them bought them a portable washer because they don't have wash and dry connection here in the apartment. So she found a portable washer thing with the little spinner thing
Mhm.
at on Amazon. And she'll wash their loads of clothes and it spins the clothes out and she just hangs it around the house.
Yeah, you gotta do
Yep.
what you have to do.
Yep. Washing machine don't even clean the clothes good. They
Oh,
really don't.
I'm telling you, man,
They
it's
really
terrible.
don't.
We
Some
are spoiled to doing things, but I think we would adjust just fine if we had to go back to the way we did it in the olden days.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I think I would love it. My dream is to have a few acres, a cottage, and just
just live life to the fullest.
just
And,
live life to the fullest, like
and it was slower as
pioneer
well.
ways, living
It
off the
was
land.
slower. Time was slower.
Yeah,
Sunday was church. We all know that. I used to regret that one because in Jamaica the churches are longer than they're supposed to be. But anyway, I enjoy the community. Hey, Mister Something, and everybody's hey, you ready to go to church? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And everybody gathers there. We praise the Lord and we go home and eat and we give thanks. We
yeah,
didn't do nothing else. Saturday was cleaning up day. You were on the veranda, on the floor, shining up the place, wiping off the windows, cleaning up the whole thing, wash all the clothing, and preparing food and everything like that. And Sunday was a Sunday. Where the hell have we gone so wrong that it's 24 hours a day, 365 days a year? All these stores are still running.
yeah, and everybody's still working. Yeah,
Man, we are finished. Like they
no
want to work us to
family
the grave.
time. Quit Tampa. I don't wash my hands. Yeah, underwear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some fragiles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Teaser said, um, I do wear some clothes and hang them on the shower pole with clothes hangers. Yeah,
Yeah.
to be honest, my goal is to go. Sometimes I be like, I can live like the Amish. I can do it because, like, literally just be unplugged from all the foolishness out there in the world. You're growing all your own food. You're preserving your own food. I don't know because I don't know how I'll get around without having to watch my movies. Generator. I can get a generator.
Mm-hmm. Solar panels, portable solar panels. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
That's why I get DVDs. People like, girl, don't nobody buy no DVDs no more. They got streaming. I said, I buy DVDs.
I threw all of mine away.
So you should have something to me. You should have something to me.
I had
I still
loads.
got a lot too. I gave away a lot, but I still got a lot.
Or
My
what we could do when you stream them, you download them, put them on a hard drive, you have them. Ta-da! That's another
Yeah,
way.
I'm not good with I'm not good with technology.
I'm a super geek, unfortunately.
yeah, my husband, a towel, and I are the ringers. Don't need the machine. To be honest, it's a waste of money and a waste of time and a waste of electricity. It takes so much to draw energy for to run that dryer. When
If
you
I
Also,
had somewhere to hang stuff, I probably would hang more.
answer wash machines tear up the clothes too.
mm-hmm.
We would adjust fine, but these new people would be going crazy. They
Yeah,
don't
they would have
know
lost their
anything
mind. They would
else.
have lost their mind.
Well, they
They would have
probably
lost their mind.
would, but they gonna have to. They gonna come to their senses at some point.
That's true. That is
Temper,
true.
my stomach is getting the best of me. I ain't
Because
going. It's almost 4 o'clock here in the morning. Don't be judging people.
you about to fix some rice.
You about to cook you some rice, Tampa. It's a lot of hard work, but so worth it. Sam and Joe, I'm actually, I'm to be honest, that's one thing that gives me fright for fear or whatever that I'm not gonna be able to do to things that some of the things that y'all are doing because I'm not in my own place. But I'm holding out on hope that I can get it because I got a million ideas of what I want to do. Like I want this high tunnel field with this high tunnel field with this over here with this. It's just I want to grow everything that I want to consume and not have to worry about going to nobody's grocery store. Like seriously. Um and the lady said, we have two drying racks that fold up and are sitting by the dryer. Yeah, I still got my two racks that I had. Well, they're in storage. When I washed and didn't want to dry some stuff, I took it and put it on the hangers and just hang it up. Especially my clothes that couldn't go in the dryer. And I
I
had
don't even have room to put the racks.
really,
Mm-mm.
mm, yeah. So I think we're heading backwards. That's what I think. We're moving forward, but we're going backwards. Does
I
that
ain't got
make
no problem with that. I need some. I need to have some me time.
sense? You and me both. That's why I was like not going to work. Like bump that job. But then I got to thinking like bills ain't gonna get paid
Yeah,
if I ain't got no money. I can't move forward if I ain't got no money.
That's some facts right there.
And Uber don't pay you if you don't go to work.
mm-hmm.
So I don't get sick and shut in. What's up? Oops. How
Hey,
you doing?
oops.
He said, what y'all doing up so late? This not late. This the
I'm
regular
the only one up late. It's morning where I am. I don't. You
Yeah.
guys are
Well,
good.
he not up late. He up early.
He up early. As a matter of fact, he didn't go to bed yet.
It's
He
not, was it
stayed.
like it's 3:46 right now in the morning.
Yeah. It's
And I
like
won't go.
what
I
time
won't
is
go back to
it?
bed. I got a problem. I don't go back to bed when I'm awake. That's the issue.
Yep, it's like what 10:47 here.
Yeah. So
And
sometimes I'm in the bushes, Tampa, and you don't even know.
I know you be in there. I know. Hope everyone have a great evening. Bedtime for me. Yeah, it
Good
is for me
night.
too. Cause I
Bye,
gotta
Piggy.
get up.
Have a lovely night or have a lovely sleep.
Yep, Georgia, Georgia. So
Well, we had a good conversation tonight.
I
Yes, we
appreciate
did.
the topic, my Renaissance grandma. That most definitely cousin said it's 7:47 there in California.
Mm. Light
You
is
just
young.
need to do one thing at a time. If you try to do it all at once, it will overwhelm and you won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You right, Sam and Joe said it's 11:47 p.m. there.
And you know what kills me? Now, I know money is not everything. I
Mhm.
get it. But it just gets to me when people are trying to do something and somebody will say, well, money not everything. No, it's not. But I can't move until I get some. I
Fact.
I
can't make a
know it's
move
horrible.
to the next step without money. Okay.
I can't do nothing without no
It's not
money.
everything. I agree with you. Yeah, I totally agree. But don't
That's
tell
why
me
they needed to
that
teach us
I
like
mean I can't make a
financial
move.
stuff in
Okay.
school. They should have taught us like these things and learning to farm,
Hey
all these
Troy.
key skills when you were growing up. They consider farming or being a farmer like a poor man's job.
Yeah.
I never heard someone in my generation say, "I'm gonna be a farmer." Nope.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
be a
my
doctor
biggest
millionaire.
goal is wanting to grow more food. I am just feel like I'm just, I'm just stuck. I have all these seeds that I dream of growing
Mhm.
and can't because I don't have the space.
I know
So
I'm stuck.
I would
I
love to
feel
be able
stuck.
to have somewhere to grow everything.
But in God we trust. You if you
They
have the
only
will, the
take
hope, it
about
can happen.
one. Oh,
The one that she said only takes about 1/3 space by Renaissance when it opened.
I know I don't have that kind of space.
I've been on an Arctic expedition here on this farm. Hey Troy, Barb said I wash few items by hand. I love putting sheets and blankets on the clothesline outside.
Ah,
Connect
yes.
between the two of my
Hmm.
tall trays. Need to reconnect the line for the summer for the fluffy and fresh mail.
Yep.
When them sheets are flapping around on the smell, the lovely radiant smell that's flying off, like you're just walking through that. That's like that's good.
LOL, money is not everything, but with the current economy, baby, money makes the world go round.
And I never said it was everything, but it's something that I need.
Exactly.
No, it ain't everything, but baby,
It,
I
it,
can't
it
put
it's
one foot in front of the other one without it.
that's how they tricked us. That's how they
Oops,
tricked us.
and Oops said he hang all this stuff on the top of a door trim.
Oh, the one over the yeah, the one over the door.
Yep. Oh, but guys, it's been real.
Yep.
And Tampa got to get up at 5 in the morning. I ain't got no off days. I'm on a mission. I got some things I got to do.
Yes, indeed.
And my, I've been jet lagging when it comes to me working because I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of this job. I am sick. Then I found out about a friend of mine told me about somebody attacking an Uber driver because they was trying to rob him. And I
Oh
was
no.
like, can't even get out here and make an honest living without people messing with you.
Yeah.
So it's like I got to figure out some things because I'm trying to get me somewhere so I can grow some food, some herbs, some mushrooms, some everything, trees, everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. So money is not everything, but it sure helps to have it just to live. What you said,
Yeah.
Sam and Joe?
Yes,
My renaissance,
ma'am.
tell everybody about your channel.
My channel is it's a versatile channel, which is why I call it Renaissance because I do a little bit of everything. There's not one thing. So the algorithm probably don't know where to even put me, which is probably why nobody ever visits my page. Not anybody. I do have a few visitors, but that's probably why because the algorithm probably don't even know where to put me. But that's okay. I appreciate the few people that do come visit me. But I do indoor garden, I do outdoor garden, I do cooking videos. I may do show some videos with me in the stores, looking at some different things. And I sell products. So yeah, I do a little bit of everything.
Oh, she sells some awesome
Some
products.
stuff which I would love to get, but I ain't got that shipping money.
I get you. I
Okay,
totally get
cousin.
you.
I appreciate you.
I would love to try them soaps, man. I love a
Oh,
bar of soap.
this reminds me. I am doing a members live. I'm gonna post the thumbnail with the upcoming date. And I think it's gonna be an awesome live for you guys. So that's what I can do. Hold on. Hold on.
Tiffany, just like that.
Yeah, I know. Let me do this while I'm doing it. Let me do this while I'm doing it.
Who channel you looking for? And backyard garden.
Uh,
I think it might be
my
yours.
Renaissance grandma.
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
you drop your Let me see if I can drop your link. My Renaissance grandma.
thank you, cousin Angela. Oh, mine.
Yeah, yours.
My Renaissance grandma.
She said yours. Yours.
My Renaissance grandma.
She said, "Yo, she wants to do."
I don't blame you, cousin Angela. Get you 10. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus I made 4.
Jealousy is killing me right now. I don't even want to
But
hear
the,
about
huh? The
it.
only
Jealousy is
reason I don't
everything.
use the 4 I made, number one, I don't have any place to put them. But number two, I actually need shop lights that go above the plant. So I had them on shop lights that was like aiming to the
Mhm.
that don't work because they try to follow it so they
Yeah,
going
they
to
go with
keep
the. You need
leaning.
it above, so it
You
just
need
keeps.
those lights above. So
Yeah.
I need shelving and then I need shop lights so the plants can come up and
Hmm.
not over. So that's the only reason I'm not using the 4 homemade ones. But yeah, Mike only got 50 systems. Just all is that all you got, Mike?
Shout
Oh,
out to Mike,
thank
man.
you, Ann's Backyard Garden.
And Mike is amazing, man. Tampa, have
Somebody
you?
said, Rambo, are you streaming on your channel tonight? Oh, he
I,
says
I,
you're not. You're not streaming.
I don't do lives, unfortunately. I did a few lives. I'm not a big. I will always support someone's live, but I only do videos. So on my channel, I literally do videos about garden, allotment, composting, just living, using nature to itself to grow as much as you can, and understanding that the soil is more important than the produce that you produce. Because if once the soil is good, everything else goes in hand. And understanding that nature is more important than we realize, because everything is from nature. We are from nature as it is.
Everything.
So
Everything.
you will learn a few things. I will grow some weird things that you probably have never seen or never heard of, or you would never see them in the shop. So look out for some madness.
Don't grow anything that we can't get our hands on because we're going to be real ticked off at you. Real ticked off at you.
I got a list that I've made, and I'm just waiting for the money to come in. Some seeds I got in the basket somewhere. Because I need that persimmon tomato. I need that persimmon tomato. It's kicking me right now.
Congratulations, new members. Who are the new members?
Where did the rest already?
I don't see any. Who
I
are they?
just gifted 5 members
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to see who they are.
memberships.
I created my membership, but I just left it like where it is.
Sammy Joe
I
was
know
already
Sassy,
one.
Sassy.
Sassy, Case 55, Psalms 146, and Country Hustle 101, and I think one more other person. I can't remember.
They're
Oh,
all
Yeah,
there. Is Sassy there in the chat?
yeah,
who?
they're in the bushes.
Oh, hey, Sassy.
Or they might be on my Renaissance grandmom's side.
Oh, they don't
Okay.
have to be. It does. They do not have to be on your live. They can be somewhere at the ballpark. It just pulls them if they visit you. I mean, if they
Okay.
subscribe to you, they do
Hmm.
not have to be in the live or in the bushes.
I did video too to show them out. So, guys, I am going to post a thumbnail for members only. It's a live that I'm going to do. Be there because it's going to be special. So, I will create that video for my members. And yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in and joining me. I know my Renaissance grandmama is a member. She probably don't know.
Yeah, I seen it. It popped up last week.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
They,
I was trying to see something Country Hustle said about some. Was he talking about some shop lights?
They can get gifted offline.
I don't see Country Hustle saying
No,
anything.
not Country Hustle. It was Oops that said something about.
I found 4-foot LED shop lights at Ollie's for $10 so far. They seem to be good for growing.
Oh, you mean the long ones?
Like the halogen lights.
Yeah, like them.
They're pretty bright and warm, So that
Cause I can walk to Ollie's.
yeah.
Good night, Barb. Appreciate you coming
Take it
in.
easy, Barbara. Have a lovely evening.
Hey, boy.
Hey, Jason.
She said, Casey 55. How did you know I was in the bushes? I knew she was in the bushes. How you doing, sis?
Hey,
Now,
Jason,
everybody that I owe something to, Now that I got my priorities back intact to go
You
back.
don't owe me nothing, so don't even try that.
But the ones that I owe paintings and seeds to, I am getting that shipped out. Because I didn't have my priorities straight. I just stopped working, act like I
Mm-hmm.
ain't had no life. But I'm back. I'm back. So I got a list of everybody that I got stuff I gotta send out to, including
Yeah.
those pictures.
I want to
And
get you
I'm
guys
gonna
these
get them.
pumpkin seeds as well. Like I got a hybrid pumpkin that I've been growing for years, so your plant will
Nigga
give
said
you
I owe
different
her
colors.
big time.
Okay, Mike. So they have to be 5,500 aluminum LED shop
Yeah, I
lights.
think yeah, bright
Okay.
ones. They're very very bright.
Let me write that down. You know I'm old.
You owe me big time. I got you, sis. I got you. You
Shout
owe
out to
me
Mickey, man.
cash and,
God
and,
bless.
and unmarked bills. Okay, when I go set it off, I'll send it to you, Mike.
If they're unmarked, they're worth more than what they say.
I already know. But I got 15% mining on this battery before my laptop shut down.
All right. Well, he told about his page, right? I told about mine,
Yes,
so it's
I did.
your
Yes, I
turn.
did.
Well, I am Pam with Tampa Creek Homestead and more. I am a grandmother and granddaughter duo. We are striving to become 100% self-sufficient. And we ain't there yet, but I believe we're going to get there. I'm hoping soon. And my channel is based on homesteading and more because I do more stuff like if you can see the pictures behind me, I do arts and crafts. I'm not able to do the other things that I do because I'm not in my own spot. But until I can get in my own spot, you get the Tampa show,
Exactly.
some vlogs and some shorts. So I do want to thank everybody that decided to join the family. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do so. I would love to have you a part as part of the Tampa Creek crew. It will be awesome to have you guys join us. And if you have not subscribed to Rambo Green Hands or my Renaissance Grandma, you don't know what you're missing out because my Renaissance Grandma will make you be. I can't even get it out. She make you feel so special.
She make you look good, she make you smell good, and she make you feel good.
Exactly. So I just can't wait to see you guys tomorrow on Friday. I did postpone tea time.
Oh
We
yes,
didn't get
yes,
a chance to do
definitely. I
it
will
yesterday.
definitely. I
Yeah,
hope it doesn't burn because I haven't been paying attention to it.
you better go over there and get it. Tea time will be on the 19th of March. We postponed it from yesterday to the
Mhm.
19th. So come Wednesday, the 26th, we're doing movie night, which is War Room. So everybody watch the War Room, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed night.
Good
Have a blessed
night.
evening, ladies and
Blessings,
gentlemen. Take it easy,
everyone.
guys. Bye.
Bye.